El actual campeón de peso welter del UFC, Conor McGregor, abrió las puertas de su campamento hacia la prensa, en donde habló de su próxima pelea ante Floyd Mayweather Jr. este próximo 26 de agosto. McGregor también se dio tiempo de hablar de su ex sparring Paulie Malignaggi, así como también de otras posibilidades de pelear ante boxeadores de la talla de Canelo Alvarez, Mikey Garcia o Vasyl Lomachenko.
Conor, what's your response to Paulie leaving camp and what he said about you?
It shows his character, in my opinion. He was looking for an exit. The spars were not good for him. He took a lot of head trauma. Straight after it, we were worried. The sparring partners were actually telling us when he was dropped back to the home that he was stumbling out the car after the 12 rounder. He was knocked down, he was flattened against the ropes. Multiple times the ropes kept him on his feet. We were worried about him. We thought the worst was supposed to have to happen. You know what I mean? He was certainly badly concussed. And then he just got out of there and went running. And I don't know, I mean, I don't mind Paulie. He came in, he spoke a hell of a game previous. Very disrespectful to the skill set, very disrespectful to the discipline. But no matter what a man says, if they show up and try to answer that and try their best, you've got to give respect, and that's what happened. He showed up, he tried his best. It didn't go his way, he got his ass whooped, he got his pride dented, and then he wanted a way out. What better way for a guy like him to exit under a load of questions and mysterious, you know what I mean? So, under a load of questions, so...
What's your response to the way he says you've been treating your sparring partners as far as the house they're staying at?
I think it's ridiculous. I mean, we have multiple houses over here. He can say what he wants. The guy is a mouthpiece. I don't know what else to say. He came in, he got his ass whooped, he got his ego badly dented, and that's it. I mean, we sent the footage of the knockdown, we sent the footage over, and I don't think they are refusing to show it, so he was flattened. What can I say? He got his ass whooped. But I like the guy. He's all right though. He's kind of like a lovable mouthpiece. Do you know what I mean? But he's all right. You know what I mean? So, but it did not go well for him. So,
well, Conor,
when I was hearing all the stuff he was saying, I was like, it's concussion talk. The man is badly concussed. I mean, look at his face. He was busted up bad. As far as the images that got leaked, let me clear this. I didn't leak no images. The image I leaked and the image I released, the only image I released was the original one where my hands were behind my back, and that was in response to the comment where he said. He went on a big quote, and one of the comments in the quote was, "I will beat him with one hand tied behind my back." So I released one picture with me whooping his ass with both hands behind my back. No connecting to the face shots, no him getting slapped around the ring, nothing like that. After the second one, he went on his world tour, or after the first one, he went on his world tour and came back. He got his ass whooped and he got dropped. One of the pictures got leaked. I don't know how it got leaked, but when I found out, I pulled it back. Obviously the internet's the internet, it blew up, and then he had such an ego about it and so much pride, and then he went on it. But it worked out perfect for him because he didn't want to show up and go again. He couldn't. It's just it wasn't in him. So that's it. It worked out great for him. He got to exit under a cloud of questions and exactly what a mouth like him wants.
So did you release Floyd?
Sorry?
Any concern he might speak to Floyd?
Let him speak. I'm sure he has. Let him speak. You can't prepare for me. You can't prepare for me. You can't prepare for the movement. You can't prepare for any of it. He can sit here and watch this, and I'm sure he has been watching that. Let him watch. Let him try and study. But you cannot prepare for this. There's nobody in the game that moves like me, that strikes like me, and that has the confidence like me. So let him speak. Let him talk. It's all good. Talking about a 10-year undefeated run, the only featherweight champion in the world. I know. Like I said, it's easy to look past it now because it's done, and Aldo's been slept in 10 seconds. It's actually, it's like your brain can't even realize what way you were thinking before that, because it's just, that was nothing, and then it becomes nothing to everyone. It's like, it's impossible. It's impossible until it gets done, and when it gets done, it's the most easiest thing, and everybody can do it. I'm just used to hearing it. I'm used to feeling the energy about it, and then I'm used to seeing what happens to everything after.
How big of a deal is his age? You said you watched that workout yesterday at South 15.
Yeah, I think his age, I think his size are big factors. I mean, maybe not so much the age, but certainly the size.
Because what?
He's too small. Like, he's not gonna take the shots. You ain't never seen me troubled by no small man like that. And that's straight. You're talking, you can say what you want. Nate was 200 pounds. Nate was 200 pounds. This man is 150. And if he's not 150, he's out of shape. If he's 154, 155, 156, he's too heavy. He needs to be leaner to be in peak physical condition. 150, I'd say he's in peak. So if he comes in any heavier than that, he's not in peak physical condition. If he comes in at 150, he's in peak physical condition, but he's 150 pounds. I'm going to be 170 plus on the night. I don't know what else to say.
Yesterday he
It's
said
over before it even begins. Trust me on that.
Yesterday he said that you're weighing 160 right now. Is that correct?
He knows nothing. He thinks he knows. Maybe he's on the phone to Paulie. I don't know, but Paulie also knows nothing. So he can think what he wants.
Conor, he said that if you make it to the judge's decision, that's a victory for you. Do you buy into moral victories like that? That just making it to a decision would be a win for you?
I'm going to spark him. I don't care about all that. I'm going to come forward, go at him. He's saying he's going to come at me. I tell you what, right? He said he's going to come at me. I'm telling you all, I'm going to go at him. Let's see who takes a first back step. That'll be the first win or loss in the fight. Who takes a back step first? So you can all sit there ringside and watch it and say, okay, Floyd took a back step first. That's the first defeat of the fight. So there you go. We'll see what happens on the night. Like I said, I've been boxing for a long time. They all try and close the distance. They all try and get a hold of me. They try and always close the gap. And make no mistake, Floyd's going to try and close that gap as well, because that's all he can do. He's going to try and close that gap and pray that I fatigue. Pray that the movement stops and he can get a hold of it. But it's going to be too late by the time he even has a moment to do that. He's going to be already, his brain is already going to be shook. His money is already going to be took. And his name is already going to be in the Undertaker's book. That's a Joe Frazier quote. So this is what I've been dealing with my whole life. They come, they try and do what they are trying to do, but it's too late by the time they try and do it. So that's it. Pacquiao wouldn't be a bad one because he has a name. I don't. Look what happened to him in that last fight. He got mauled. He got absolutely mauled in that fight. People were crying. It was like big robbery. I didn't see no robbery in that fight. I saw a man that just got mauled in a fight. So none of those names interest me at this present time. Like I said, I'm facing the god of boxing at the moment. This is supposedly the god of boxing, and he could have stayed the god. He could have rode off 49-0. Instead, now I am here, and now I am the god of boxing. So that's where I'm happy where I'm at right now. We'll see what happens after. We'll see how current fights take place. Then also I've got multiple world titles that I must defend back in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Options are a beautiful thing in the fight game, and boy do I have many. I have a queue of people, so I just tell them, get in the queue.
You're doing the Ali Shuffle today multiple times. Can we expect you to do that on fight night?
I'm certainly going to be flowing. I'm going to be moving in there, 100%.